Alright, so in this lesson, you're going to be learning how to move your chess piece called the knight. You're going to be doing this by learning a game called the Forbidden City. Each player needs 6 pawns set up like this. You'll know you set it up right if you see 4 squares in the middle. Each player gets 1 knight. The white knight starts down here on A1, and the black knight starts over here on H8. To win this game, you've got to be the first person to get your knight all the way around the Forbidden City and then back to your home square before your opponent does the same. Now, halfway through the race, you have to make sure your knight lands on your opponent's starting square before heading back to your home square. You can never land on any of the walls of the city, so you can never touch or land on a pawn, nor can you go into the city to get across the board and back around. So the knights can be one of the trickiest pieces for some people to learn how they move. They move in this kind of odd pattern. I added this cutout in your book to help, and this is the direction that knights move. They move in this capital L shape. It could be oriented this way, or it could be oriented this way, or it can be oriented this way, or this way, or this way, or this way. So you see there's a bunch of different ways that this L can be oriented. If we take a look at this cutout from white's starting position, we can see that this knight can move along this route to get here to this B3 square on its first move. Now you could look at it in a different orientation and go this way and see that it gets to that same square. So some of you might have recognized that you could reorient this in another way, and you could look at it going this way, which knights can move in this direction, but for this game, for the Forbidden City, we're trying to get our knights around in a clockwise direction. So going over here to C2 wouldn't make sense because that'd be going this direction, which would be counterclockwise. You can see that this black knight is going to land on this pawn, which is not allowed in this game. If you orient it this way, you'd see that this black knight would end up inside the city, which is not allowed. If you orient it this way, it's going to put the knight off the board, so that doesn't work. So if you go this way, you can see that this is going to be a legal move. It's going to put the knight over here on H4, and you could either get to that route by orienting the L this way, or you could orient it this way. Either way of looking at it is just fine. Now go here. Black can go here. White can go either this way or they can go this way. Let's just go that way. And black can go this way. And white can go this way. And black can go this way. And now white's one move away from getting over to black's home square. Alright, so now you know how the knights move. You know that you've got this L in your book that you can cut out if you need extra help. You know how to set up the Forbidden City. If you can remember that L-shaped pattern and how these knights move for the next lesson, you'll be doing great. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you back here in the next video.